And what you can see here is just a snapshot of the alerts page. Here we've got the current facility alerts. Now, the current facility alerts let us know if there's any facilities in our service area that are not calling us as much. Now, we looked at White Pines graph in the last section, and we noticed that they were obviously down. So EmergiTrack will estimate that for us, and here you can see White Pines Nursing Homes daily average is down 35.4% from the previous month. This is an estimated loss of 4 calls a month if things continue along this way. The caller alerts identify us to the particular callers inside the facilities that are not calling us as much. So if we know that White Pines is down an estimated 4 calls, we can drill down and figure out which one of these people is not calling us as much. Now, I know for a fact, because I made up all this data, that Jack Webb is a caller out of White Pines, and so is Angela Ross. And those are the only 2 callers that I have programmed for White Pines. So, so obviously, there's 2, and that makes up the 4. So, realistically, we know instantaneously, the second we insert run data, we know now where runs are starting to diminish from. This allows us to respond very, very quickly in a marketing sense. A lot of times, these downturns, even though some of them may not be very significant, they'll go unnoticed. They'll go unnoticed for a couple weeks or a month or sometimes even longer. If it's not a very big number, certainly we're not going to feel the effects of that for a while. And the truth is that this downturn could continue month to month, day to day, week to week, whatever. This slow, just chipping away at run volume, and we'd never notice. Well, EmergiTrack allows us to notice immediately. So what we can do is when we're planning our day, or if you're a marketing director and you're planning your marketing associate's day, then of course the first thing you want to do is make sure that somebody gets out to White Pines and sees both Jack Webb and Angela Ross, just to make sure that that everything's okay, that we didn't make anybody upset, and that there does not exist some reason that we can fix anyway for this downturn in runs. Now, the last one is the current visit alerts. This alert list reminds you when you need to see a facility. If you're in a large metropolitan area and you've got 6, 10 hospitals, 20, 30 skilled nursing facilities, sometimes 50, 60 home health care agencies, and so on and so forth, keeping up with all of those and making sure they don't fall through the cracks is very difficult. But fortunately, EmergiTrack will let us know when we haven't been out to see a facility in a certain time frame, and of course you determine what that time frame is to generate this alert. But this is a very handy tool. It makes sure that you don't go forgetting somebody who might be in the far corners of your service area. You'll see how this is generated here in a moment too. These are all based off of visit logs, so as we continue, I'll point those out to you. The next tab we have is the Facilities tab.